Now, when you're watching this, it's 1:35 in the morning. So tonight I want to talk about alcohol, since most of you at home are drunk anyways. By the way, how's that going? Do you have the spins? Here, I'll spin in circles with you so you don't get dizzy. A lot of people start drinking way earlier than when it's legal. In America, the age is 20. Y'all already laughing. Where are your parents? In America, that age is 21. But in Canada, it's 19. But I was well into my 20s before Party Lily came out. Which means when all my friends were done with their party phases, I was overcompensating for all the drinking I missed out on. Straight up, I'd show up to their adult dinner parties just like, yo, wake your baby up. We have uneven teams for Flip Cup. Wake them up, let's go! My parents had an interesting policy when it came to drinking. When I was living at home, my dad caught my friend and me pre-gaming with shots of vodka in his basement one time. Whatever. At first, I thought he was so mad because he came and he yelled, he's like, Lily, what you doing, huh? But then he was like, get this, but then he was like, take a flask. So you don't have to pay for drinks at the club. Don't be dumb. You think money grows on trees? Now, you can tell I'm new to drinking because of what I order. I'm not one of those cool people who likes whiskey or scotch. I feel like scotch tastes like a barn that went to business school. I like really sweet drinks. I'm talking Cosmos, fruit-flavored vodkas, stuff that makes the bartender assume I got in with a fake ID. I've literally made my own Skittles-infused vodka. It was amazing. But y'all should know that tasting the rainbow, it's not as good when it's coming back up. I also tried infusing vodka with Pop Rocks. And I accidentally blew up my garage. But my favorite thing to drink is shots, 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 shots. Yeah! Yo, it's just the most efficient way to get drunk, you feel me? I wish food worked like shots. Just sit down with 3 super strong tater tots and you're good for the rest of the night. And I feel like we don't talk about tater tots enough. I really don't, you know? And I love drinking shots because then your hands are free and you can dance. I don't understand how anyone drinks and then doesn't want to dance. That's like if you took Viagra and decided to just watch Netflix without the chill. What's the point? What is the point? And it's funny because professionally, I'm very mature. Professionally, I'm very mature. I'm a boss. I run a company. I have a lot of employees that depend on me. But then 8 o'clock hits and the office instantly turns into a frat house, okay? I'm just like, who wants a shot? Although, except since I'm the boss, it probably comes off more like, you want a shot? You want a shot? I have something else to tell you. This might enrage you. I don't really get hangovers, which means all my friends really hate me. Somehow, after a night of drinking, I almost feel better than I did the day before. It's like the scene in Spider-Man when he wakes up with all of his new powers. I feel stronger, I can see clearer, and my hands are covered in this mysterious goo. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't know what it is. I've only been hungover maybe like 3 times ever in my life. Somewhere in my genetic code is a little mini Lily holding up a glass of champagne like, I got you, girl. I got you. And while I don't get hangovers, I have, blacked out a few times. Who hasn't? Once I threw a party, this is a true story, y'all. Once I threw a party, and none of my best friends showed up. Yeah, that's super messed up, isn't it? I spent the entire night drunk texting them like, wow, now I see where our friendship stands. You know what? Don't even respond to this, okay? Okay? Whatever, okay? And then I woke up the next morning. I had 800 pictures on my phone from my party with all of my besties. They were all there. I was so embarrassed, I couldn't even apologize. I straight up just texted them all this emoji. And then I sent them this emoji. And then this one. One more time? What's truly amazing is that when I'm drunk, I'm actually more productive. Can anyone relate? Like, it's amazing. I could be a mess and falling down in the club. But then when I get home, I'm somehow able to wash my face, remove my lashes, neatly fold my clothes, and answer emails. I'll wake up the next morning by a fresh piece of toast and a hot cup of tea, and I'm just like, oh, thank you, drunk Lily, my God. Oh, wow. And since I'm newer to drinking, I'm always open to drink recommendations. And no one shouts out alcohol more than rappers. I'll be hearing about Patron, Remy Martin, Hennessy, and I'm like, damn, I want to try all of these. But then I drink them and they taste like piss. They're so bad. I mean, you can tell rappers don't even actually like the alcohol they drink because they're always pouring one out for the dead homies. You feel me?